Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'll star. Baby, my bad. I'm all congested from eating. Anywho, the message I heard come from the song "Let's Do It" by Lil Wayne. I got Young Money up, and now I got my feet up too. Then it's set up, thought of bees, doing what the I want. Hey me all the you want real, and I'll give a who don't. Like the CEO up, and I'm the CEO. Prison in February, and I ain't in no rush. Drink till I throw up. Raw war bloods, ball so hard, man. I gotta go pro once. The scripture come from Psalms 18 and 24, but I was wholehearted toward him, and I was on my guard against guilt. And the Lord requited me according to my justice, according to the cleanness of my hands in his sight. Toward the faithful, you are faithful. Toward the wholehearted, you are wholehearted. Toward the sincere, you are sincere. But toward the crooked, you are astute. For lowly people you save, but haughty eyes you bring low. You indeed, O Lord, give light to my lamp. O my God, you brighten the darkness about me. For with your aid I run against an armed band, and by the help of my God I leap over a wall. God's way is unerring. The promise of the Lord is fire tried. He is a shield to all who take refuge in him. Baby, God said this is somebody. When you say real, baby, you talking about God and his angels, they rock with you. Oh, but they rock with you. They rock with you, and they rock with you the long way. So it ain't never going to be a situation where somebody going to get one up on you. And that's the message. Okay, that's the message. That's the message. That even if it's a situation where you sit up here spiritually, I feel like spiritually this is somebody you may even feel like you in jail right now. Guess what? The angels still rock with you. They still rock with you, and they still rock with you some more. And they rock with you, and they rock with you, and they rock with you some more. And they rock with you. And this somebody, in reality, you ain't in jail. If you wanted to go somewhere, you can go somewhere. If you want to go and do whatever it is, you have freedom. This somebody like you can do whatever you want to. Maybe that's the vibe. Maybe somebody was feeling like they was gonna lock you up. They feel like they was gonna put you in a prison somewhere. Baby, go ahead and say you are not you're not an inmate. You ain't do nothing wrong. You ain't do nothing wrong. And because you ain't do nothing wrong, ain't no need of you being in prison. And then another version of this, to be honest, I'm being reminded of this dream I had years ago of this bed kicking in the door. I remember it was on Braeswood too. This person kicked the door in, came in the house, walked past my mama, my brother, and went straight to my room, yanked me up out of there, and drugged me out the house. And I was like, what is this? God said this. That's marriage, okay? And that was the conclusion, marriage, yo. You know what I'm saying? Even though I lightly with that, because you know what I'm saying, people be really out here trying to kidnap, god dang. And baby, I swear, if somebody was be a whole other vibe. Obviously, there's somebody that you know. But anyways, God said somebody you about to get married. You don't even see it. You can't see it right now. And you may not see it right now, but you about to get married soon, okay? And you know what I'm saying? I almost feel like there was somebody that was maybe they were trying to lock you down into a marriage that is not really a marriage, or something that is not like what God promised you. And you know, when God promises us things, it's supposed to be exactly what God said. And if there's any kind of change to it, that ain't what God sent. You know what I'm saying? That's real. If God said that he promised you gonna have a husband that's gonna treat you like a queen, baby, and you meet somebody and they sitting up here like defending their concubines against the queen, baby, hold on. No. Pineapples. That don't look right. You know what I'm saying? God said you better look with a magnifying glass real quick, because you end up being in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? God said this is somebody you was like, but because of God, and the angels being on your side, it's a situation where you like, hey, swagger stupid. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you like, hey, you ain't tripping, man. But they ain't supposed to. Somebody about to get married. Okay, somebody finna be locked down. Okay, and it's coming up soon because February is what, 3-4 months away. Somebody is about to meet that person, and when you meet this person, it's gonna be locked down. Clay, you ain't going nowhere. Wait, baby, you ain't finna go and hang out. What you mean? You and the girls finna do what? I'm coming too. That's. Baby, you finna be somebody that is not finna play with you or nobody else. They not finna play with you and they not finna play about you. And that's what you deserve. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.